So exciting.
Not for you guys again, but for us again. This is our second time going live.
Take 56. Way to go. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome once again. Thursday evening, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Find us on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, and as always, now on ffpw.live. So subscribe, share, like. You can ding the bell, flick the bell. So I hope no copyright issues with that. Okay. We're always good with that. I'm always so worried about that. I have no idea why. I'm like, no, lawyers.
Chocolate syrup.
Exactly. Okay. So chocolate syrup. All right. So we're gonna continue here from the evening.
Patty's confused.
I'm very
She's like, I can't have chocolate syrup.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too.
Yeah, please don't.
She's allergic.
So, yeah, very allergic. So, but anyways, we're here tonight. We're hanging out. Good to see you as always out there in whatever world format you're watching us in. So, love y'all, but let's start the night off right away. We got some things changing up once more, and take it away, Wack.
Yeah, we're shifting things around a little bit tonight. So, I bumped things up. I wanted to kick right into trending and local topics. I think that would be fun. We'll talk about what's going on in the world, and then we'll shift into our focus segment. Our focus segment for tonight, if I could talk properly, is actually going to be on local businesses and our support and love for so many of them around town and around the area. Then we do have our Grinds My Gears segment because we want to tell you all the things that annoy us. Because we know at some point of this week, you've gotten annoyed with something, and guess what?
You can tell us about it.
Yep, and you can tell us about it by dropping it right into the chat as we're telling you about the things that are grinding our gears. Don't grind your teeth when we do that, because I think that whole word kind of, whatever. Anyways,
have you ever scraped your teeth together? Okay, sorry.
Yep.
Like
a lot of people have issues with the word moist. I think mine might be grind.
Really?
Not like grind.
And he was the one who told us they wanted to grind my gears section.
I'm glad you finished with the third word. I don't want to grind or anything.
You can find him on Grindr at.
You can find me at grindmygears.org. We also have a meme of the week and Would You Rather, and then we have a business bracket of You Decide bracket of business moguls. We have a business bracket.
We're so proud
of You Decide moguls. Yeah, words and things and purple skinks.
Purple skinks.
Not her.
And then after we go through the bracket, as you know, we will talk about our niches. And then we have a closing quote by... Who did the quote? Boom.
I got it. I got you.
Frack has done the quote. Explain the one game that we're playing today.
Which one are we playing? The
bracket? It doesn't matter. They're all the same.
All right. So if you're wrong, you drink. If we all agree, we drink together.
Because
we love each other. Yeah. We like to drink.
Drink.
Love it. Keywords, hashtags.
We're getting better at not saying our names, but we still make mistakes and say our names. I threw in sure.
I just don't say anybody's name.
I try not to.
I just pause, and that's why she's like, Frack.
By the way, I'm gonna take a drink because actually I did say Patty's name. I was watching the show again, and I caught myself and nobody drank. I caught myself. I'm like, so I owe myself a drink. So
you just wanted to drink.
He did.
It's called integrity. Defend me, chat.
Hashtag of the night, of course, for branding purposes. FFPW20. I didn't do the second one, so support your local business.
No, support local business. Who's doing that?
So I did support local.
There you go. Who does 20-word hashtags? All right, got my Gears segment. Onward we go. Trending, national, and local. Let's talk about what's going on in the world.
What is going on?
So Twitter kindly told me that rapper Kodak Black is sentenced to 18 months of probation after pleading guilty to a first-degree assault and battery charge in the South Carolina court on Wednesday. So I was like, oh, nice.
I don't know who that is, but stop breaking the law! What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people?
Judas Priest.
Why can't we just not break the law? I don't understand what is...
I'm famous and I'm not going to get caught. Oh, you're right, you won't.
Did you see that there was a senator that was like a senator in Michigan? He's like, I pay y'all's bills. I pay to the guy. I pay y'all's bills. I'm calling Gretchen. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna get the mayor on the phone.
That's not how you win votes. That's not how you win votes.
Michigan for you. I'm so sorry.
Like plain and simple was like just trying to above the law. Like
awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go, Yankees.
Or you could be Judge Dredd. I am the law. I am the law.
Shout out to Liz. She was watching the show last week, chatting along with us. I can't see if she's on here yet, but she was messaging me some super cool crypto stuff.
Yeah.
And tossing me some things. I got some Zoom webinars and things going on.
See, you're talking about grinder and tossing. This
Anyways,
guy.
Frack, what you got going on in the world?
So apparently, according to news in the world, since things are being more open now, because people are been doing better at vaccination or staying away from others or whatever,
I
etc.
can't wait to see that.
So
I know, me too.
since the world's more open now, that means that sales for condoms are going up. So therefore, more sex is happening.
Hey,
So,
All right.
yeah, but it's good to know. It's
people
good
are
to.
happy.
Wait.
It's good to know it's safe sex.
Maybe safe sex is happening, but you know how many Corona babies we had?
Better be vaccinated.
So if both parents are vaccinated, does the kid automatically like?
I don't think that's how
become immune?
vaccines work.
I'm
no doctor.
Wrong type of jab, honey. That's a different kind of injection, and I'm not quite sure that applies.
So hey, Patty, how about you tell us yours and just skip for mine? I am so sorry, Chad.
No,
I
it's
can't control
injections.
this.
I love this topic.
I understand it's cool. Like
Yeah, me too.
places are not the vaccination part, but just the like things are opening back up and people are
Fucking.
going out and seeing.
I'm sorry. Whoa!
Cheers to the group. I think that's the first. That's the first F-bomb in how many months?
Yeah, I know, that's my bad.
At least like 10 months.
Go back to the whiteboard and erase it off with
0 days without incident.
My bad.
And from the guy who barely ever cusses.
I know. I would have expected like number 1 and then number 2 perhaps.
Sorry, everybody.
Dang.
Sorry to any kids that are watching our show.
Yeah, and you
Over
got
there.
me about Tyler because I said the S word.
Whoever, all you gamers on Twitch that are like, oh my god, he said a bad word. I'm so sorry. I'm really
Kidding me?
sorry.
They're the ones to throw out the F-bombs.
All 4 viewers.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, so I think we'll move on. So, in football news, that's the NFL draft is starts tonight, right?
Yeah.
Starts tonight. Make sure to watch, or you could be watching. Don't watch
Yeah,
because
don't
it's
watch.
on now.
Squirrel.
Anyways, squirrel. The Tampa Bay Bucks picked up Antonio Brown, and then
Stop that.
Denver also picked up Teddy Bridgewater from the Saints.
Yeah, which was interesting to me because Drew Brees. So Drew Brees was the Hall of Fame quarterback for the Saints,
And
and
then he retired.
then he retired. Teddy Bridgewater,
Was his
I
backup.
thought was the backup, unless he got traded earlier in the
Because-
season last year,
Yeah.
and then he just got traded.
Last year was
So-
a weird season.
I'm kind of odded by. So the Bucks acquired Antonio Brown, and if you don't know Antonio Brown, you don't know sports. Antonio Brown is kind of like
No, we
me.
just don't know football.
he's like the bad boy of football. He's just super arrogant, all about the money, all about himself. Not a team player by any means.
You mean T.O.?
Similar, very
T.O.
similar.
Okay, I remember
So-
T.O. Yeah.
But just a bad attitude, and any team he's gone to, he's very toxic. So I don't understand the Bucks, who have
went
a
so
super
many
gelled
different
team
places,
where
yeah.
everybody comes back, grabs this dude to bring him on the team, and the minute he doesn't get a certain amount of play time, he's just going to be a terrible person in the locker room. So I'm hoping that either A, he's had an attitude adjustment, or B, they have some plan of attack, because he is the missing link of the team, so to speak, in terms of his talent in the position, but not in terms of the attitude and camaraderie that he brings to a team. So
Yeah, because everyone, like, no matter what he does on the field, like everyone says in the locker rooms that
he's just
toxic.
he's just a day. He's just toxic. So
and
bad mojo for the team.
it's funny how one person can truly bring down greatness in a
He
team.
was with the Dolphins for a little, like for a couple months or maybe just a month, but yeah, he's been to so many different teams, and everyone, that's the only reason he gets dropped.
So, but
Anyways,
Not because of his performance on the field.
I think Wack and I were talking before the show. It's like we were talking about like senators, governors, politicians. When running for public office of whatever sort, how is it that somebody can be so hated yet they're still on the spot they're in? I'm like,
Right.
how?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are they just not?
I mean, we're talking to the wrong lawyers apparently because they got great people keeping them in there.
Right?
So
Hit your other one, because I definitely want to talk about this one.
All right, Floyd Mayweather, who is 50-0, is going to fight Logan Paul, who is a YouTube influencer
I
who's
thought
just
this was
picked up.
fake news.
It's real.
Oh
It's
my
fake news.
He
gosh.
can fight, and he has fought a couple fights now, and
Dude, you finna die.
So he fought.
I am super excited to see him get knocked the F out.
So he did a
Oh,
boxing,
you say the F word now. It's okay.
he did a boxing match against somebody else. I forget who it was.
Yeah, and-
ended up winning.
Yeah,
Then
you told
he
me about
just did a boxing match last week or the week prior and fought one of, I forget what the dude's
MMA
name
guy
was.
or something.
MMA dude that Ben, dang it, I forget his name. He was the wrestler, Askren. He fought Ben Askren in a boxing
In a
match
box.
and knocked him out.
Whoa. Wow.
So
I mean, not that Ben.
now
Askren's
he's
a boxer.
been in the works with Mayweather, which all they care about is money.
Yeah,
Anyways,
absolutely, yeah.
so he's been.
Do you blame him?
But now Mayweather's going in 50-0. You think Mayweather's going to lose to some YouTube dude? And I get it. Anybody can have a good day and knock somebody out, but
Right.
give me a break.
Yeah, but with his YouTube influential and then his freaking...
It's all money.
It's all money.
Yeah.
All money. They're going to
Yeah,
make
but anyways, that's on,
millions of dollars.
June 6th. And it's
June
gonna be
6th down in
held
Miami, Hard Rock,
Miami.
at the Hard Rock Stadium.
That's like right around the corner, too.
So they will. They'll sell out. They will. That look again. They're doing it in Florida, just like UFC just had
Yeah,
a
UFC
UFC
did that.
in Jacksonville, sold out crowd.
Yep.
Super spread event. But yeah. So now they're doing this one down in Miami at Hard Rock
But there was a lot
Stadium.
of sex happening there.
Bet there was a whole lot of. All right. So, anyways, and I guess I'm looking forward to seeing this fight. I don't know.
mean, not for the fight quality itself, but I'd just
Yeah.
like to see this guy get knocked out so he stops.
Just so it stops. Watch him knock me. Jeez.
I mean, he's. I don't know how tall he is. I don't know the numbers.
I'd have a little bit of respect for him if he could knock
No,
Mayweather out.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd be like, you got a lucky punch him. But Mayweather 50-0. That dude.
I know. I'm like, I think
Well,
you
it's
have
just
to be
different-
kind of legit.
His whole head's
Fucking-
calloused at this point. You just hit him. It's like, you touching me?
It's not a forehead. It's just one giant callus.
Yes. So, anyways, Miami, June 6th. For those that want to travel down, try and get tickets, anything like that, I think it would be. It's going to be a heck of a. I assume they're going to sell it out, whether they're at
Yeah.
50 plus or plus.
Yeah, no
but-
matter if they decide to
Don't be
do
crazy.
50% capacity,
All right.
it'll sell out. At that.
So mine is a little bit of sad news: the death of Michael Collins. He was one of the pilots on the moon mission with Buzz Aldrin.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
He was the one. He was one that actually stayed in the spaceship
Oh.
and kind of kept it where it needed to be to pick the guys back up. But he passed away earlier this week. And International Space Hall of Fame did a big celebration.
That's
for him,
amazing.
basically. So that was pretty cool.
So was he literally the first Uber?
Right? Technically,
We're ready for pickup.
So it'll be an Uber?
or Orbiter.
Yeah,
Orbiter.
Uber.
Or
He's an orbiter.
Uber. Chad, what do you think?
And then and one of the things they were talking about is how, obviously a lot of people he didn't really care too much about the fame.
About the spotlight.
His was about the science and about it, and the fame just comes with it. That's natural. You step on the moon, you're the first one to land on the moon. Like,
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. So, but yeah, he had basically kind of said, I was there. That's all that mattered. So pretty cool. Very, very humble. My other one was the Oscar ratings tank, which I love to see. I love when these award shows tank and viewership
people think
because
You care about the
These
political opinions. And
elite, because the elite think that they're just so everybody wants to be them, and no.
Well, okay, so my biggest thing is with the Oscars and the Emmys and Golden Globes and all those kind of things. They've talked about how they're not actually done on a proper vote. These people don't win because they say, okay, so many people have
So
voted.
the
They're taking
fans
it.
vote, yeah.
No, it's not. It's nothing like that. And again, look it up. I think Adam Ruins Everything. I think he did a segment on this, and they talk about how there's a committee whom they influence with like gifts and Rolexes and money, etc.
Yeah.
And they're the ones who pretty much it's like 13 people or something, and they're the ones who actually make the decisions for who wins whatever.
Yeah, it's like a panel, and it's a very small panel, so it's the opinions of a couple people, and then, like you said, like they can be influenced with gifts or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, they can
like
ultimately
our
choose
government.
not to vote for someone who gives them a
100%.
gift, but
They took
you know,
notes.
if they had no bias to begin with, if they didn't already have a favorite, and someone decides to give them a gift, then
It would be nice
right?
if it would be
Maybe I'll vote for you.
anonymous, like if they didn't know who that committee was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it would be, but
like, who gets to pick this?
either way, the ratings in these shows have been tanking for the last 5 to
Well,
7,
the
10, even
previous
15,
year,
12 to 15
They
years
said,
now.
oh, like all the award shows were taking because coronavirus and not many movies were put out and blah blah. Like, well, now this year, movies are put out and
Do they not know
No,
what
it's
Netflix
not
is?
because
No, it's being
not
put out
of-
because these people are getting on stage and just telling you what you're supposed to think. We see enough of that on the news. We see enough of that as we scroll Facebook. We
Like,
see enough of that
the
walking
only
around
reason
in a grocery
I
store
like
if you
to
have a
watch-
mask on or off or blah blah blah. Like
The only reason I like to watch the award shows was because they were entertaining and they had like normally a comedian would host
Live-
and they would
live
there would be
performance.
jokes, yeah. And
Yeah, a
they
couple
didn't have
live
any
bands, stuff like
comedians.
that.
They didn't have any performances. They didn't have.
no reason to watch. People
Yeah.
win an award, they get up on stage and then they talk about
Politics.
the best way to be woke and stuff.
Awoken?
So,
Awoken?
people just-
It's usually with an alarm. That's how I
People
wake
just
up.
don't care. People don't care about
Wait,
hearing about that from
Okay,
celebrities.
forgive me. Was
anymore.
it the Oscars that Hopkins actually
Yes.
won and he was asleep
Yes.
because he didn't think he was going to win?
No, he
No,
wasn't
he was
asleep. He actually
visiting his
he
father's
visited
grave.
his he was visiting his father's gravesite. I believe it was the
Oh, see,
the,
I only read
the
Hopkins.
annual of his dad passing away or his birthday, and he was overseas. But he also it said that he didn't attend like the last few because he's just
And he also
care. It's
thought like
and
he wasn't going to
he
win.
verily humbly he put out a video the next day because
Yeah.
he went to bed. He put out a video the next day and he had said he's like, I honestly didn't expect to win. He goes, I had no expectation of
so
winning.
he became the
and-
oldest actor to win.
like 83 or 84.
83.
I thought you were going to say he was the oldest to do a video chat.
Well, yeah.
Maybe.
But yeah, he had said, and he was, as Anthony Hopkins is just super humble, and he gave props to Chadwick Boseman and said, I thought that
he was gonna win.
I thought he was going to win it, and I'm thankful that I won it, but I'm over here with my family.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
family first, good for him. What's up locally?
I know. I specifically, I've talked about it before, but Amazon plans massive expansion at Lakeland Air Center.
Even bigger.
Even
than
bigger than that.
Yes. So they are expected to increase daily flights to 36 in 2022
Wow.
and 44 by 2027. So
Wow,
yes,
that's nuts.
So
they are
what are they going to do
currently.
during summer?
They're going to add an additional
Take 2
63
hours.
acres of its current 47 acres. So they're adding 464,000 square feet to the existing 223 square feet sorting center.
So much for that city place in Plant City being the bigger.
Wait, 63 to their 47 already, so that puts them at 100. Is that right?
Well, no, it's
Wow.
They're adding,
100
yeah,
acres?
correct.
Wow.
They're adding 63 to the current 47.
100 acres.
110.
There's 100. There's 100 acres of
Good.
free land in
In Lakeland?
South
What?
Lakeland.
It's commercial, so.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so that's my
crazy.
report on Amazon.
Good.
Thank
Well-
you for all the jobs. We appreciate you,
Yes, we
Amazon.
appreciate
Right.
all the jobs.
Thank you for my housing market going kaboom for the next couple of years so this house will sell at an even higher price than it's worth.
It's always a bonus. All right, and then
The correct price of what it's
It's
worth.
worth so much. That's all
yeah,
you
bit higher. And right now, actually, close to this area here, there's this zone called Imperial Lakes, and so that place has been shut down. The golf course has been shut down for a very long
Yeah.
time. So
yeah,
apparently,
yes.
so
Yeah, I did hear
so
about
they're actually afraid of rezoning it right now because they're talking about a majority getting it leveled and then actually building homes
Yeah.
out there. But they're afraid of that. It's going to basically ruin a lot of the wildlife that's out there.
Yeah.
So they're
Yep.
they're saying like hole 14, 15, and 16. They already have like a preservation out there for that. But I'm like, okay, that's 3 holes worth versus the other, 15.
The people in there are annoyed.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
We're in the, because we're so close,
Yeah,
we're
that's
in the
it,
next
yeah,
door.
yeah. chat.
We're in the next door.
People are fired up about it because they don't
Not
want more
happy.
traffic.
Right.
In
Well,
there.
and I guess the way they plan on building it, they're all going to enter through one subdivision entrance because it has multiple subdivisions
Yeah.
in there. So
But
the
the
golf
main one,
course
second
won't
one.
have its own entrance like it has now. Like you just go into the clubhouse or
Mhm.
golf thing. I guess they're closing off that entrance if they decide to build in there and like using that back area as places to put homes.
All right.
Wow.
So you're going to enter around in a different area, but it's going to bring more traffic to that subdivision. Like
You would think that they would
forget however many
fix
homes.
Right.
the issue of the
Figure-
flooding first.
Yeah, there's
My
so
bad.
many, yeah,
There's an
there's-
alligator stuck in a drain over there too.
But yeah, they and so they're kind of fired. And then imagine being the people that bought golf course
Property, golf
property,
Yeah.
and then here they go now. If they start building and they start wiring homes in between all these other homes, oh, chaos.
So, meh.
And I get it, like the when Dad had the restaurant over there and was inside the clubhouse for Tin Cup, and I mean,
no
golf course, they were putting all their money into trying to fix the golf course,
Yeah.
but
People
But the
aren't
biggest
going.
issue is still going to be what she mentioned earlier: the drainage system in that area.
Yeah,
it's
bad.
horrible.
Everything
And it's not their fault. It's just the natural land that way
Well,
it's set.
apparently
Yeah.
there's no homeowners association fees in there anymore because, yeah.
Wow.
So they do a collection every year, and you can donate if you want. But yeah,
Well, no. They talked about actually
But
having HOAs
They need
in
to
there
put-
and
yeah.
actually buying or using part of the money for the HOA to actually buy that
To buy the
course.
land,
Yeah,
to
exactly.
keep
So
it.
that
Which is
so
a
you
smart
can keep it
idea.
away.
Each
So
of those subdivisions should have an HOA for that subdivision. And if not, an overall Imperial Lakes
yeah.
one
So
would
normally
be great,
your
but
HOA pays to have those drains dredged.
it costs.
and
It's hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Since there's
to
no
set up.
HO,
To set up an HOA for that size community,
Oh, yeah.
would be thousands and thousands of dollars. You probably
But
be
since
about
there's no
100,000.
HOAs, no one's cleaning the drains out because when you call the city or the county,
crazy.
they say, "Oh,
Like,
these
how
are
we getting paid?"
HOAs. These are private roads and private drains. We're not cleaning them. You have to pay to have them cleaned. Your HOA should take care of that." Oh,
Glad we
well, we
didn't
don't
buy
have
this
an
now.
HOA.
All right.
But there's still a gator in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's lots of gators on
They
that.
probably
But
died
it's,
by
it's
now,
just
but
processing, like, so why haven't
it
you
got
done
stuck in there like a month ago, and I've seen like sporadic emails about the gator being, "Oh, it's still there." Like we called wildlife people. So and so is supposed to come get it out. And
Let's go to Publix and just go roll by and throw them some chicken. Here you go, buddy.
get some fishing line.
Yeah.
Come on, alligator.
Dude, let's go.
Do you think that would work?
No. I was
She's already
just
getting ideas.
keep
but
them
like,
alive by throwing them chicken or a chihuahua or something.
Wouldn't you want it dead, though?
she's. Well, you could just relocate it. Take
do
it out
not
of
make me
Circle
spit
B.
on my computer, please. All right,
Gator tail is a dish.
All right.
It's delicious.
Could your dad use it?
Patty.
All right, so mine is Tim and Molly.
Oh, yes.
Our friends are who are going to be going through IVF. I think we talked about this last
Last
week.
week, yeah.
They are hosting a drag brunch at Winter Circle on Sunday, May 23rd. The tickets are $10. And if you decide you don't want to go, but you still want to help them out, you can visit virtualguestlist.net, and we'll throw that link up in the chat. And you can donate there, or you can buy your tickets. And then also, the Parade of Homes is this weekend. It was last weekend too, I forgot. But it is
She'll explain.
Thank you.
it is this weekend, and it is where local builders in Polk County put their best houses in here. It's like a
Show
I
and
don't know. It's
tell.
kind of, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a contest for the best home, and they do pricing categories like homes under 200,000, homes 300 to 400.
Mommy and I
Gotcha.
love
Yeah.
going to those.
So
We're going next- we're
we
gonna
are
go
going to
this
go
weekend.
because
Try
we
Saturday.
want to get some ideas for the new house. So
Oh, we just go because we're
there
lazy.
are I used to,
Mine's gonna be in it.
in high school, I used to go just to see like all the extravagant things people put in their houses.
And now I'm going to pick out ideas for the house. Ooh, you're so bougie.
You're allowed to be. Hey.
Worked our asses
Yeah,
off.
so I am super excited. We're not going to go to all of them because it's all throughout Polk County, but there are like 5 or 6 of them right in South Lakeland. So
And one of them,
It's
the
one of our
builder
friends' houses.
is one of our
Well,
friends' houses, and they built a very similar style
friends.
to the way that we are looking to build ours.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Thank you
this
for
weekend,
explaining.
Parade of Homes. We'll throw the link in the chat.
yeah,
That way,
and
if you
then
want to check
we
it
have
out.
the map of the site, so we'll put that. In there.
Anyone want to go with us, Holly? Mine is the detectives. We're back. We're back again.
Better
We
work.
are back at Federal Bar this Saturday night from 8 till midnight. So come hang, free show. We got horns, me on trombone, and a buddy of mine on trumpet. And then drums, bass, guitar.
Tyler will be playing trombone.
Tyler will be rocking a trombone in the first set from 8 till 8:15.
Yes.
It's a short set. Short set.
Yeah, short set. No, he'll be there at basically 7:30, rocking trombone. So yeah, whether you guys come up same time I do, we're all right. But yes, Detectives, Federal Bar this Saturday night. Come hang out.
All right.
Let's move into the
Moving
focus
into
segment.
our focus segment, we are going to be talking about local businesses.
So we talked about parading of homes. Now we're going to be parading the local businesses. So let's start out with a favorite local food place.
I mean, I'm gonna get you for this one though, because I mean, yes, it's local in town, but it's not locally owned.
It is. It's
It is locally owned.
Okay.
it
It's
is.
by Publix.
Technically,
I guess we'll give.
That's what you're saying. It's not a small.
And we didn't say local small businesses.
No.
You sure didn't.
Look at her getting all
So I
antsy.
chose Greenwise because I can go in for just a quick lunch, whether it's sushi, a bowl, or a salad or whatever. I just run it.
And they do carry a lot of local
yes
brands and stuff. So.
They got
and
good
I can
wine.
get gluten free and
They got good beer.
So that is my local food
All right.
place for this week.
That you're getting yelled at. So, I actually did think about this because there are a lot of local places, and actually, I came back down to Winter Circle, believe it or not, because I've so many chickens have died, but it's my fault probably. Sorry,
Maybe
vegetarians
someone will
and vegans.
sell your dad some backyard chickens. You know how everyone has their little chicken farms now?
I don't know how you get them that big though.
So pterodactyl
True.
food.
Pterodactyl.
Yeah. So, but seriously, like I said, because I love the club sandwich they have there. So I actually like the when they do their taller tacos things. I love them too. They're actually great quality, good quality. It's not just like throwaway food. You know, obviously the chicken wings, and I wish they would bring back the chicken, the spicy chicken little fireballs, whatever things.
Balls of
But-
fire?
Rest
balls
in
of fire.
peace.
Rest
Balls
in
of
peace.
Fire
They gone.
are
I know.
been 86. They changed the recipe, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad said he didn't like the
you
recipe.
can't get
Okay.
the
He didn't like the
old
recipe.
style.
He can go and get them somewhere.
Somebody do something about this.
He can get them from another place, but the recipe is not the
Yeah.
same. And he said it's just not worth it. He's like,
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. So, but
I know, I love this.
anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care. So, but
what we have to figure out is how to do boneless wings, cut them up into the popcorn chicken, and then figure out what spice has to, like a dry rub that needs to go on it. And I bet you could recreate your own. Not you, but my dad.
I was
Well,
gonna say,
you probably
I don't
could,
do this. I'll
but
pay somebody.
have my dad do it, and then he could recreate his own balls of fire.
That
Popcorn
seems like a
chicken.
lot of work for something.
Basically, what they're trying to do is get me to make food
It's not
for
that
them
they didn't
again.
get
That's
it.
the thing. So
That they changed the recipe. It's
I know,
something
but
they
I
need to order.
don't know if it's worth having a different breading for.
I didn't say different breading. I said.
all right, listen.
right.
Fight later, Patty. What's yours?
Right. Gosh. I love gosh. Sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me.
Purple onion. Purple onion. That's mine because locally owned and
Small business.
no, they're a small business. I love them. They're good. They're super good people. I know them. I can walk in, talk to the owners. They're the smart asses. I like.
Nowhere on there does it say small business. What are you doing? What?
A little down, because
Because your tiny little head.
there we go.
You're just this.
And we can
little-
see Jordan now.
You're just this little face. The rest of us are like here, and then you're like down here.
Well, I mean, Jesus, look at me. I am up that high.
No, you're not. You have a stand on this table.
All right.
All right, we're doing well in this segment. We
Yeah, of
actually
course.
love each other.
Local
Yeah.
business
Some
service
frustration.
that you use often.
So I changed mine just 2 seconds ago to the Tint Man because he has tinted 7 vehicles
Tint
for
Man.
me in the
All right.
last 3 years.
Local business that you use often, and I thought when she
Yeah.
changed this, I thought the same thing. I was like, yeah, because you buy so many cars. She buys a car a week, so Richie, need your help.
This has been a very rated R evening.
We also got our windows tinted there, and
We did.
he did a great job.
So
Yeah.
for 20 years, he's been tinting all of my vehicles.
And he's got a DeLorean.
Oh, that's the guy you talked about the roof and the water thing. Okay.
Yeah, so he's actually, I stalked him and looks like he's going off of George Jenkins by Hack's place.
All right. Well, mine is the Regal 250 cleaners because I like having my suits nice and clean and my shirts done nicely pressed. So I just realized I've used that place for so many years. I don't know if they've been there since the old Winter Circle, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I've used them since then,
Wow.
and I'm like, wow. So it's been pretty amazing. They've always been really good. I've yet to have one issue with it. Maybe one time with a shirt, but it was because over starching. And I said, hey, don't do that again. They're like, okay. That's no issue. No issue since
Is it
then.
on your
So
account?
yeah. So I was happy. It's been great. So
All right. Mine is Local Remedy. They are a hair salon in Dixieland area, and Carrie does my hair there. It's beautiful. It's very pink and purple. Needs to be washed.
and tonight it's not a mustache.
Oh, at the
It
end
could
of the
be a
show, you
mustache.
had a mustache.
She's like, what? Oh, I don't remember that. Mine is Lakeland Barber Company because they take such
yes.
good care of Tyler.
No.
And they
He
don't
gets
do
his
my,
hair
they don't
done
do
there
my
all the
hair.
time.
They do Tyler, Sarah, and they're just super good guys. And
They are really good guys.
and Luke does a good job with Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler's been going there since he was like a year and a half.
Yep.
No, 2 years. He was 2.
Now he just sits down like a big man in the chair and
Waits for his turn, just jumps up in the chair, doesn't need anyone to go over and sit with
hold
him
his
or
hand, feed
anything.
him
Aw.
snacks.
He's-
He still
I
wants
know
snacks.
before I used to go
Before you have to like fruit snack,
to keep him still.
fruit
and-
snack, fruit snack.
I'll pay extra
And
for
now
that.
he's just
Damn.
I
like,
don't know, right?
just
Can you use some
give
wine
my-
and fruit
give my
snacks?
snacks.
Actually, you know what? You just take some gummy bears, put them in the wine. Just
then he finishes and he's like, "Where's my lollipop?"
Yeah. I was gonna say, doesn't he get a lot
Mr. Luke,
of
can I have a lollipop?
He gets a picture with Mr. Lucas.
And his lollipop.
That's so cute.
It's very cute.
all right. So now let's talk about some of the places that we want to check out,
Yes.
which are local.
Obviously. Lakeland Escape Room. I have never. Well, I've literally walked past it, but I've never been inside of it.
Same.
Same.
Ouch! My hand just popped. That hurted.
All right. Now I've always heard about this place, and they do amazing. And there's always a line out there in the
There
morning.
is always a line.
Yeah. So it's a born and bred
It's like
bakehouse.
4 people on the inside.
Well, it's just like a walkthrough.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
small.
You just
It's
pick
so
up
small.
your stuff and go.
But it's I mean, I've heard so much about it.
I have
and-
not heard anything bad about it.
Yeah,
I thought you were about to
exactly.
say you haven't heard about it. I was
Everything.
like,
No, it's like
you
Everybody,
got a rock.
everybody says it's delicious.
yeah.
Carrie actually, my hair guy, actually does the ladies' hair that owns the place. So every now and then they get some things. Board and bread.
Sounds like we got a little group trip to make.
All right.
Yeah, they don't do
2
gluten
group
free
trips so
though.
far. Here comes the 3rd one.
Excalibur.
It's fun.
We went there. We have walked in. But it was, I forget, you had to rent the whole booth. You couldn't just rent per person.
Oh.
And we didn't want to take up, there was a line of people. It was like a Saturday night or something. And we didn't want to take up a whole big, just 2 people. So we decided
We really we wanted to rent for a half
we
hour
have-
or 2 or something like that. Because 2 of us for a
Yeah.
half hour. Good gosh, you're going to get
You'd
tired.
be really tired.
You know,
So
and then an
we
hour.
wanted to go and we had some
yeah.
friends to go with.
Didn't want to be rude and be the ones that are sitting there, just the 2 of us. And then
We
half
probably-
the time we're like, we're tired, man. We're sitting
Yeah,
down
we
for a few.
just sitting
Yeah.
down drinking.
How many times
and
can you throw an
talking.
axe in an
But
hour
they do
before-
have-
Oh, so I had so much fun when
I
I
thought
went.
it was just
It looks a blast.
coffee bar, coffee and juice, but they actually have drinks there.
Yep,
So
yep.
not,
They
not
have-
spirits, but they have
Yes, we'd love to get a group of us and
Beer and wine.
beer and wine, seltzers.
That would be fun.
They teach you how to do the whole tax throwing like this and everything, and that just was so weird to me. If it came natural to me, just grab an axe and just,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
this feels
like
bad.
this.
Yeah,
like
I would be-
this. I feel like I would throw it on my feet.
And now that we have that axe, we can just go to the property and practice.
Bonus.
I open the box and you're like, why'd you buy an axe?
Shh, just go back further in the woods.
Keep walking.
If I go missing later,
Who's going to make dinner?
Damn.
True story.
Oh.
I'm lunch and breakfast.
Don't call me.
I got nothing, chat. I got nothing.
Mine is, you're going to hear about it twice tonight, but mine is Galaxy Bar. Because I really want to go there. My friend Danielle is one of the managers. She used to work for me way back in the day when we owned our
I
t-shirt
didn't know
shop.
she was a manager.
And I really want to go there because it's got all the games.
Yeah, I see people
Like-
post about it in stories and stuff.
My 80s baby and 90s baby life could just come to life again, and I could
Talked to a guy the
go
other night,
crazy.
and I guess he's DJing, and he was actually doing like an 80s, 90s prom party out there
Yeah.
in like next week or something.
Yeah, I really want to go.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to go yet.
I haven't either, but that was my place that I wanted people to know about because I want to go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just.
Nice segue.
Hey, you put it in the wrong spot.
Places or
That's what
local
she said.
business.
For those who
we
can't
don't have
tell,
that problem.
All right. Our next set of local businesses are places that we think
Jesus
everyone
Christ.
should know about.
well, she wants everybody to know. Okay, we got
I
that
already
already.
transitioned to.
All right. So mine is T. Largo Beverage Co. They're over there by Hallam and Cleveland Heights. It's a little tiny shop in the back, and my friend Rachel, who I think is still a manager there.
This week.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dang.
What?
She knows the story. That's funny.
Wow,
Is
okay.
there like a high
So-
turnover rate there?
No. It's just-
She
I'm
can't
sorry.
I can't let you
I can't.
I'm so
I can't. Sorry. Wow. So, anyways, but no. She introduced me
This
to.
went sideways.
She introduced me to it like many years back, and I'm like, I don't eat healthy stuff, blah blah. Acai,
Yeah.
blah blah. And she's like, look, first one's on me. I'm like, whatever, okay. And I just came back from running around the lake.
She dumped it.
I held the whole thing, and it had like the honey drip. Yeah, this is my name.
He
Say
had
my
the honey
name.
drip.
Say mine.
He got that honey drip.
Yeah. The honey drip, I don't know what, a granola, and it was double banana strawberry. So
is this not tea?
no. Well, I mean, they have tea. They have
Like you put
boba,
like in your tea?
Bobas.
boba tea,
Whatever.
and then they have other stuff and everything. And they have lollipops, and they have the acai bowls and things like that. Yeah, and anyways, it was freaking delicious. And I finished the whole thing. I'm like, I hate you. I hate you so much because now I go there like
I'll see you
once
tomorrow.
every day.
Where is this again? Sorry.
It's over there by on the corner of Hallam and Cleveland Heights.
Behind the gas station?
Yeah, but it's Sonico. There's a gas station, and there's a little plaza right behind it. So
What was that other Cuban place you told me to try? I think
Because
it's
No, it's
there's
not
an HTO by.
That's
yeah,
in Florida.
that's South Florida. Yeah, it's nothing to do with that.
I was
so,
thinking
yeah,
tea company.
Yeah, Zarza.
That's it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Zarza is the Latino place right there.
Sorry.
There's also like a health food place over there
Where?
in that same plaza.
Health food?
Health food?
Yeah.
There's Haka Fitness.
No, I thought there was like a healthy
I don't.
food
I
restaurant.
drove down that road in a year.
I know, but I see people post about them, and I was like, oh, I wonder where that is.
Maybe it could be too large because they
It
carry
could-
some
it
health
could
food
be.
stuff. Yeah, because next to it they have Picasso's, which is like a place you can like do your own pottery and do your own things. So it's good events for families. So, but anyways, yeah. So that place, damn you, Rachel. Thank you for showing it to me. So,
Thank you for showing him the honey drip.
this is for once I'm
I
trying.
couldn't resist.
Oh, of course, nobody can resist the honey drip.
I mean,
Keep
Keeps
smiling.
going back for more.
Once a week at least.
like Winnie the Pooh.
Okay. So my local business that I think others should know about is Skincare in the City. And she gives great facials.
Oh, Chad, just deal with it.
You know,
It's gonna happen. Just let it happen.
We just want to let you know about the honey drips and the facials and all this stuff.
Yeah. Okay, Wack. What about you? Who's that?
here's your sign. So, Christina Cole Design Company. This is my sister's little company.
Really?
She makes signs. So she makes custom signs and all sorts of like all the super
She has
cool
made
signs.
some custom
But-
woodworking pieces
Yeah.
too, like mirrors that are enclosed in shutters. So like they're really cool. We can throw some
well,
of her stuff up.
and one of the cool things about her signs is that she doesn't just take vinyl and put it on wood. Anybody can buy a Cricut
handmade.
plotter, trim it out, slap it on, and be done and call it a sign. Like she's got all of these bows and different things that she does,
And
but
she,
then
like,
she also hand paints a lot of them. So she'll basically reverse prints.
Oh wow.
Reverse prints the Cricut print, pulls off the letters, and then paints on the letters. So hers are much more. They last a lot longer, and some of the stuff that she's designed is just absolutely incredible. So it's we'll toss the link inside of the chat so you can click on it. Go to her website. We haven't updated with any pictures for the spring selection yet. She's still got to do those. She's been super busy
She's
with
homeschooling
everything that's been
her-
going on.
her
She's
son.
homeschooling Axton. So
Quick side note. Cassie, she was the one who actually introduced me to the proper pronunciation of not Cricut, but Cricut.
Yes.
I was thought for years it was Cricut.
Christy's husband calls it a Cricut
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Crikey machine.
So thank you, Cassie. You know who you are.
All right, Erica. Dang it, that chick.
That
She gonna
chick-
change her grind my gears to people who call her out on the show that are wrong. That's me, and I'm just gonna drink.
So my grinds my gear actually goes to a month ago. I think I told you guys about the customer I had to fire because they didn't answer their email in 30 days.
Yeah.
So my post today was giving accolades to another IT company for reaching out to me personally saying, hey, what's really going on, because they didn't believe the customer's story. So it's kind of a grinds my gear, but it's kind of a testament to this IT company that, hey guys, there's a lot of IT companies here in Lakeland. We all know each other. We do pick up the phone. We do call and ask what really happened before we start servicing your equipment. You're welcome. So that's my grinds my gears. We're not stupid people.
This is not aimed at anyone specifically, apparently.
Except for you,
Yeah.
person that did it.
Unless you
Unless
feel
it's you.
attacked, it's you.
If you feel attacked, it's definitely you.
So, For myself, it's actually
Nothing.
No, it's no. I just didn't put it down.
From what I can tell,
always
it's
happy.
0 because he's
So-
he's so happy.
With the honey drip.
Because you got that honey.
I don't blame him.
So
I mean,
no,
I'd
be happy
okay,
too.
it's okay. And listen. I don't care if you're my friend, family, unknown, what business, whatever. If we've been texting like for the last like 2-3 minutes trying to get something together, a meeting time, etc., and the last question usually is, okay, so we're good for this, for a confirmation, and then you hear nothing for the next hour. Oh, that kills me.
That means
Sorry,
no.
I missed her.
At that point, I just it's no.
It could have been specifically at all the conversation at that point exactly that a fire started, or that your grandmother fell down a well.
Yeah. See?
So
Well,
I
I
love-
hope you picked up the phone to actually call then. Like, are we meeting?
I love when you are texting with someone and then you try to call them and they don't answer.
so many people
I
hate
know
that.
you're by your phone.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care if you're pooping, pick it up.
Well, you
I
can,
feel attacked at that moment right there.
you can send a text and say, "Hey, sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now."
No, they have a poop emoji. You just send that back. That is what you do.
And I'll understand.
Is that
I'll
not what you
understand.
do? That's what you
Well,
should do.
sometimes like
Well, I
I'll
just
text with my
don't
sister.
Answer
And
some people and some
I'll call
people
her
I
and
do.
she doesn't answer.
I just put them on
I'm
mute.
Poop emoji.
So, anyways,
I'm sending you the emoji. If I'm pooping, you're getting the emoji.
Or if you call someone, or someone calls you and then you call them right back and they don't answer, like you missed the call and you call them right.
no, I get it.
Typically, by then, I gave you 8 seconds. I'm on another call.
You missed your chance.
Like, I answered the phone and it just wasn't you. I'm so sorry.
There was a picosecond available for you.
I hate
not
people
call
who
back.
go on your website and they schedule a time to get on a call, and then
And
you,
then they don't.
and it's actually it's like an almost inconvenient time, but you're still like, okay, I'll honor it, and then you call them and they don't answer, even though they got 2.
And you blocked off that time.
And they blocked off that time. And they got 2 text message reminders
We
prior.
did that and we like
1 2 hours prior, 1 10 minutes.
we
prior.
adjusted our whole schedule around the call and it didn't happen. And they're like, "Oh, let me go for this other time."
That's when I go
And
ahead
then they did not
click
answer
the-
on that time as well.
No
So we had
response, and here's
adjusted
your bill.
our schedule twice in one day. to
Nope,
fit
I'm
this one
done.
person. And
I ain't
then
chasing nobody.
Yeah.
Like,
No, here's your bill.
yeah, I ain't chasing nobody.
So I opened a can of worms, but apparently I'm not the only one that this grinds gears. So all right, but let's move on to Patty's before we go another 20 minutes on that.
lumber prices, I mean, they're
Still.
just insane. So
She doesn't like the highest cost of wood.
There's a meme going
I
on
know,
that shows like
take
the
me
like
somewhere expensive and it's
yeah,
well that one, and then
I think you did that to me.
And
the make lumber cheap again,
plywood
and then there's
cheap
another
again.
one that was
$800
that's going around. Yeah,
2017, yeah.
That
A gram
building
of-
a deck. Building a deck last year was like
$300.
$300. Building a deck, it's like
$1,300.
$1,300
Yeah.
for the same deck. Yeah, it's crazy.
And then like a little wood shavings
yeah.
thing is like.
I know what I got here. $20.
Come on, man. Highest bidder.
Compress it back yourself.
So we were watching a home show. Yeah, I know you're
Sure.
surprised. And they had someone. They were viewing houses, and one had like wood paneling all over the wall. I was just thinking, oh, that must be expensive. But it was obviously built.
So if I take these
a
wood
long
panels
time
from my house and sell them, I can get triple the.
right?
Yes.
All right, Wack.
Literally could tear this house down right now and build my new house. Just not even using this wood, just selling this wood for triple the price so I can go buy new wood.
Hey, you know this plank up here? Right?
Yeah, I
This
got it
could
right
get,
there.
you, get you a good
This
amount.
faux beam's probably about $6,000.
You know this table right here. How bad did you need it? I mean,
Yeah, this one's got.
This one's real.
Mine is mask holes at Universal Studios. So
It's hot, people. It's hot.
we
And it's
got
outdoors.
over the weekend. We ended up getting passes to Universal. We didn't renew Disney because it's just so expensive. But and then we had SeaWorld for a year. So this year Tyler is tall enough to ride a whole bunch of stuff at
Nice.
Universal, and we haven't been to Universal in so long. So
Years.
my sister has passes. Their whole family has passes. So rather than try and talk them, and the last couple of years they got Disney passes, then they jumped over with us and got SeaWorld, all while having Universal. So
And they
ra-
hardly ever went to Universal
Yeah.
because they were always wanting to hang out with us and
so we jumped up and got Universal passes, which were actually affordable.
cheaper than Disney.
Yeah, and Tyler's free, but there's a whole bunch that Tyler can ride, and which is crazy and awesome. But yeah, they still require masks there,
Okay.
which is fine because it's about all that's about to go away anyways.
Everywhere
in
or
the
just
next-
in line or?
everywhere,
Oh.
unless you're sitting down to
Thankfully, it
eat
was-
at lunch or dinner at a
Thankfully,
table.
it was breezy and somewhat.
Yes.
So always sit down and
But-
have a snack.
But it was still
I constantly
hot.
pulled mine
And
right below my nose and walk around because I'm not. I just want to
can't
breathe.
breathe.
I just want to breathe.
And
Like,
we're outside and we're walking in our group. I understand if you're in line and you're indoors, like some of the lines go through indoor spaces.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, if you want us to run us,
but if I'm away from everybody and I'm
But-
just
but I'm
around my
walking
own
with my
family,
family
and
outside,
park people, you have better things to do. You have better things to do. So stop
Apparently
being
not.
stop being stupid, crazy, liberal sons of, and just do your job. Focus on your own job rather than trying to be the popos of Universal Studios. Mask holes.
I wonder if they get like
But it's just,
for
hey,
every person you yell,
right.
they get $5.
Yeah, like do you get a gift card every time you mention mask, mask,
pull up your
mask, mask. Like you're like Happy in Iron Man. Badge. Ridiculous.
all right.
So
Moving along.
All right, moving
Just
on over to the memes.
Happy thing.
I just want to say I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. Is that not good enough? I'm vaccinated.
Oh goodness.
All right, that was the guys like your segment.
Talking about memes, I know I have one in here,
Speaking of memes,
but there was one about like this lady. She's all out of breath at like catching the ice cream truck, and they're like, "Lady, what can we get for you?" And she's like, "Nothing. I just want to tell you I'm vaccinated." Because everyone's posting.
Yeah.
I'm vaccinated. Like,
That's
no
good.
one-
I want to put that little badge. There's one of the little
yeah,
Facebook
someone-
badges that says, "I don't care if you're
you're
vaccinated."
vaccinated.
I'm gonna change mine.
I was thinking
I'm
about
gonna
doing
put it
that.
because I like. To
I
be
make jokes
sarcastic.
with my friends, but
Yeah.
I'm not that mean that I'm going to put it on my profile picture. That I really don't care if you're vaccinated, but I'm.
I don't
not
care.
gonna
Then that's my
broadcast
biggest
it
thing.
to
Exactly,
the
yeah.
I don't
If you
care
are,
if you
cool.
are. I don't care if you're not. It doesn't matter. It's a free country. I don't care what you do, but don't shame people for making the decision
don't
that
shame.
they made.
If you post it, that's great, cool, good for you. But
Don't
don't shame
post.
others. That's the thing.
I had
Yeah.
a friend
As
who's
I
we're
tell
very
you, don't post.
good about having
shame
just
others.
a human conversation. I love what she asked, and it was, I don't care where you stand because it just doesn't bother me, but I want to know if you aren't going to do it, why? And I just loved the adult conversation. Nobody was bashing. Nobody was
Yeah.
political. It's just, here are my views, and this is how
Yeah.
Aurora, I love that. I think it was amazing, and good job.
Well, and
I have
it's
enough
a bummer.
problems. I don't need to take a vaccine that's only been out for a year.
And well, a buddy of mine ended up getting the vaccine simply so he could go in and be with his father
Okay.
for surgery. Because if not, the hospital wasn't
Right.
going to let him in unless he was vaccinated. Not whether he had a test for positive or negative. It was you can't go
Vaccine.
in unless this one doctor or nurse, whatever, told him
Yeah.
you can't go in unless you're vaccinated. So he's like, okay, I'm against it, but I'll get it.
Oh, okay.
That
So-
sucks.
yeah.
Yeah,
sucks
they're
that
talking
people
about
are being put
like
in that.
certain countries are going to make it requirement for travel and stuff.
That I can
So-
get to. Whatever a country wants to decide. Like, I don't think our government's going to get to that point. But anyway.
Whatever.
Wait,
Anyway,
well,
not a con- yeah.
all right, so it's
But
good.
yes,
Yeah,
it's
we
the
can-
educational conversations of.
Right.
I love it.
It's always up in there. So, all right, your meme's up. What's up? Tell us, Frick.
So I chose good Folgers because coffee, and yeah, I love it. It just made me giggle because I was like, oh, coffee. Yes. Folgers in your cup. Oh. Next.
So mine here is basically talking about all the local businesses right now. We're going through a lot of stuff, and basically small business owners all around the world right now. So in terms of money, we have no money. So although things are getting slightly better and things are kind of opening back up, depending what state you're in, obviously. But still, people are still feeling the struggle of, now there's so many hiring signs because things are opening up again and nobody wants a job for some reason. But yeah,
You know the reason.
You know the reason.
yeah, we know the reason. So, but anyways, yeah. So right now, it made me think of this right here from
Nobody
Despicable
pays a
Me.
livable wage.
So,
Yeah, that's it.
but yeah. All right. How about yours, Patty?
All right.
Just made me laugh.
It made me laugh too. It says horses get farted on more than any other animal. It's got to be true because
I would argue
you
probably.
actually ride horses. What other animals do you ride?
I mean, I would argue maybe dogs are second or
Yeah,
close
'cause at
second
home,
because at
you
home,
like,
they
just
sleep in
hold it
the
down
same
hard
bed
on
with
like
you or
kids.
something.
It's like especially if you have a Dalmatian that's always up your.
Your butt. Yeah.
Dalmatians are great pets.
Dalmatians are Velcro.
I would think that as you're bouncing on the horse, though, like it's just.
I know, like make my bowels like, go back up.
Shove your fart back in your butt.
Horses get burped on. All right, and then mine is a tweet. It says, "Delete the LOL from the end of your sentences and just say what you need to say." So we all have those friends that at the end of everything, there's an LOL or a haha or an LOL or an LOL or an LOL. Like,
I feel attacked.
yeah, there's several people at this table. I'm occasionally one of them, and I have stopped doing it in the last few months because,
I recently started adding it more because apparently you're not supposed to do a little laughing face emoji because that's for old people. So I don't want to be old. I'm just going to add LOL.
I
am old, but I don't want.
The only reason I would do it is because I wanted people to know that I wasn't being serious.
Yes.
Like, I'm just kidding.
And I'm also very sarcastic, so I feel like I need to add that in there to let people know I'm joking.
Okay, well, real quick. I heard a comedian talking about how his mother got it wrong, and it's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, so and so died." LOL. He's like, "Why are you laughing?" He's like, "No, lots of love." It's like, no.
My brother is really bad at it, and he's also one of those that he'll send a sporadic thought is every new text just comes through as 900 texts rather than just sending a paragraph. So Justin, this is for you, and then almost every single one has an LOL at the end of it. I'm just like,
sometimes it's a separate message.
Yeah,
the LOL.
That's not funny. I'm like, you just hi.
I'm so glad my phone number. I would probably kill you.
You just giggling too much.
All right.
All right, into our games. We got a little bit of time left for you guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight.
Are we doing that one?
Yeah, we're doing Would You Rather into our bracket and then home. Word.
What?
Would you rather?
Would you rather sleep alone at night or sleep with your significant other that snores and fights in their sleep?
Alone.
Alone.
Okay.
Sorry that you're shifting beds.
I know, right?
Get out, fool!
Like,
I think
maybe
that's
it was-
why
I'm like, who snores
separate.
and fights in their sleep?
I was like, snores. You just gotta fall asleep before them. So
and snores. Sometimes that just happens, and that's on both. That it just happens because
depends how many of these I've had.
Exactly, you're just drunk.
And if you can fall asleep before the other person.
Fights in your sleep though? No, I ain't waking up with no bruises.
If one of us is snoring, we'll just wake that person up, and then you try to
I
fall asleep.
The pillow.
Yeah.
Both of us kind of.
Yeah, and then you try to
she
fall asleep.
hits though.
Because I
Oops,
nudge you.
I'll wake up and I go, "You hit me one more time."
I nudge you first, and you don't stop snoring.
And then
so
a couple times I have she'll like smack me or whatever and wake me up. I take the pillow and just yank it from her and go, "There, now we're both awake!" Because I get it. Like, and typically what it is it's a night that we've been out drinking or something like that where we don't magically fall asleep at the same time.
I think the one time I did snore really bad, it was so bad that I actually woke myself up like
I do that on the couch all the time. I'll get my because
it gets loud. Because sometimes I just try to zone it out. I'm like, okay, it's not that loud, and I can just fall asleep. But sometimes it gets real loud.
Same. It's not.
I think I talked about this before, but many years back, my father with an actual VHS video camera, so he would fall asleep and he would like do different snores. Like one we used to call the Lamb of God, because it'd be like, and then he would have the horse.
It's like a sleep apnea machine now.
No,
Oh.
but he's gotten better actually. Thank God. But then we have what I call the underwater diver, because it'd be like, no, he would just hold his breath out, and I feel like watching a movie where somebody goes in water. I'm like,
what's gonna happen?
yeah, so it's like somebody's diving underwater. I'm like, breathe already.
My dad finally got the CPAP machine, so I used to be scared just as a kid, like watching him sleep and snoring, because dads fall asleep on the couch, and he would just.
Not breathe. Yeah, that's scary.
And
like 30 swallow your tongue.
And he's like, I'm like, this isn't normal.
I want to get that looked at. He did.
Yeah.
Finally, he did. So.
All right.
Why people fight? Why are you fighting in your sleep? What kind of dreams you having?
Well,
It's like my son kicks. Like he has like muscle spasms.
He plays basketball.
But
he's running down the court. That's 100%.
So any little leg movement.
So
no, I don't sleep with my son. I'm just. Jesus.
It's sad that you have to reference that, but it's kind of funny.
seen.
I used to march in my sleep all the time. My feet were constantly, my legs constantly.
Toes
I don't know
up.
if he was marching. We called it restless leg syndrome because he was constantly just moving.
But so I'm just
marching.
prefacing that as
Yeah.
like fighting, but
Yeah.
like your muscles are just spasming.
That's funny. All right.
All right, so back to Frack's phobias here. So, would you rather have ergophobia, the fear of work, or ponophobia, which is the fear of
pornophobia.
overworking?
Pornophobia.
Porno.
I'm trying.
Pono.
He said pono.
Porno.
He said pono.
He did.
Listen,
The R is silent.
you see what you want to see.
No.
Pornophobia.
Prawn.
Oops.
Pronophobia.
Pornophobia. That used to be how I spelled my folder inside of my folder.
He was trying to hide his
When
prawn.
you hide your prawn.
Oh,
Prawn.
So lowercase p r 0 n.
That's a good idea too.
That was how
I don't
we.
need to do that anymore. It's just funny.
So Chad, how did you hide your porn? Please let us know. All right, so I would rather have
Pornophobia.
ponophobia.
Yeah, I'd rather be scared of overworking. That way I don't overwork. Which.
But
How do I get this?
I don't say
No.
I get it. It's debilitating fear.
No, I get it, but it got to be bad because you only do a little bit of work because you might think, am I overworking? So you stop.
That would be
Okay.
great. That would be great.
But you might get nothing accomplished.
No, because my little exactly. It's better than not working at all.
Right.
Because if I'm fear of work, I can't start. Just like that.
Okay.
That wasn't even a yes.
Guys, I tried.
That was a squeal of knowledge.
I know everyone did fun ones, but I tried to do one that was themed toward the local
Saw
business.
that. I did like it.
Yeah.
So would you rather
Nice
try
work,
a
lady.
new brunch spot
I put a thumbs
or
up on
a
it.
new Italian restaurant?
Italian.
I'm gonna do brunch. It's too much pasta. That I tell you, for me.
Ugh.
I think I would choose a brunch spot as well.
I want to go with you because I feel like.
Do it.
But Italians.
Do it.
Italians Italian.
Do it.
Like, find me a place that's not like, ooh.
Well,
Don't be a
and-
jerk.
Find me an
Local-
Italian spot that's like,
local
ooh,
Italian
this Italian
places.
is better than all other Italian. Because to me, it's like,
But it's a different Italian. It could be Sicilian. It could be from Napoli.
Local
It could
Italian,
be
they don't
from
tend to have
Milan.
gluten-free options.
True.
So
I ain't
That's
worried
what
about
I
any of
would
that.
prefer.
Just you.
brunch, yeah.
I don't have to go to the
I
Italian
know.
restaurant.
You can wait in the car.
Somebody's got to watch out.
And I know you can have like marsala and stuff like chicken marsala.
I probably, I'd probably go to the brunch spot because that means
Fine.
that I don't have to get up for breakfast.
Gonna make me
so
get
I'll
another
probably get to sleep in for
alcohol
brunch
drink.
time.
First, your fear of porno, now more alcohol.
All right, and then mine was take a bus across country or drive the trip.
Drive all day.
Like a bus with strangers.
And germs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
a dirty
I
potty
get
that doesn't stop. Yeah,
I
that's
know.
good.
That-
What if it?
a private bus?
What if it
Yes.
were a private bus?
Yes.
Is it with people I like?
It's private. Yeah.
Wait, if it's private bus,
People
then
I like,
yeah.
absolutely somebody else can drive.
Yeah.
But if I have to share with like,
That's my thinking too.
Yeah, I have to
the initial is that you're on a Greyhound,
yeah, I'm
rolling across country, and that
Nope.
is not me.
Nope.
Yeah, no,
That is not me.
I'll gladly drive.
But you're driving.
Yeah.
You're driving the trip.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's fine.
I will get. If it takes 24 hours to get there, I will be there in 18.
that's how we made it to New York.
That's how.
That's how we get to New
That's how
York
we
in
get to
20.
New York.
And 3 speeding tickets later.
Nope.
Yeah, instead of it's supposed to take 24 hours to get to where we go in New York, and
We get there
I think
about
we got
21.
there.
Usually
I think
21. One
time
time
we
we
got
got
there
there.
like 19 and a half.
I just don't stop, but I.
And that was
We were
yeah,
driving
it was a free
78.
Tyler. We just
Oh yeah.
we hauled. She had a
Definitely
Shiwi. Good old Shiwi.
Oh god.
No.
We ain't stopping.
Now the Jeep, I had to stop at like every 2
Oh, good,
hours
yeah,
and fill that bad boy up,
Like
and then we
every
could
2
go.
exits. Yeah, I was looking. We were driving to Orlando the other day, and we were behind a big old nice RV, toy hauler RV, and I was just like, "Is that a one-day thing?" And I'm not like I kind of like I'm hitting that point in my life where I look at it, and I'm like, "Is that a something that I'm one day gonna wanna own?"
First,
Like,
finish the house, then.
start- I know the house.
house.
I know the house is first, but we're working. Our goal is to be on a 15-year mortgage on the house. So by the time Tyler is out of high school, that house,
It's gone.
if we stay on the track, that house is paid off by the time he's out of high school. Which means, is the toy hauler and type of thing, is that our next thing, or is it buying property in other places that we can go vacation at.
Real quick, talking about those kind of things, I've seen the
I just
concept.
don't like the idea of driving.
I've seen those concept homes where they're actually like, it looks like a giant barn, and inside they have like their vehicles in
Yeah.
there, and then like a portion of that is like the actual living space
Yep.
and things like that. But the inside they have like their RV. It's inside basketball court, and inside where they have their
it's
like truck or vehicle, etc. And then I'm like, that's pretty awesome. So if you want outside, you have outside. But if you want to keep your things inside, you can still have your own event, your own private space, and you're actually not purchasing a home. You're purchasing a giant like barn
which is
place,
crazy. Yeah.
which might be cheaper.
Yeah.
So and then you can modify inside however you'd like. I'm like,
I need a barn just to put my trucks.
Right.
for real.
All right, bracket. Hopefully you guys had fun with that. We tried to throw in that little "Would You Rather" segment, basically since inception of the show, huh?
Yeah.
That one's been around a while.
Yeah. So all right.
I
So
like
we're
that segment.
so now moving over to the Are You Decide?
Decide.
Okay. So we got now again business moguls, big people in certain specific industries. So starting off here with Rick.
She's probably gonna make you say the name.
Yeah, I was
Toyota
like,
or Ford?
Okay, so it's between Sakichi Toyota or Henry Ford.
I'm choosing Ford because the Henry Ford Museum is freaking amazing.
Yeah, I've got to go with Ford just because it's.
I was gonna go with Toyota. I don't know how to say his first name.
Sakichi.
Sakichi.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna.
Which is probably not.
So I actually looked up the history on that, and actually I'm more fascinated by Sakichi Toyota's history.
Sakichi, he didn't start Toyota, the car company. He started like
As a
the
businessman.
companies that eventually led to Toyota because his
Like-
son started Toyota actually.
Yeah,
And change the letter.
and
I thought that was weird because it's actually spelled Yoda.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
I thought that was cool.
So we're split.
But yeah,
All right.
Henry Ford.
Can you
was
get that bottle
not
cap?
Really
Oh, here it is.
a
Thank you.
nice
All right.
guy.
Awesome. Yeah.
He is determined
All
to
right.
make
Don't
it
forget the
good.
other one. Don't forget the
Ain't
other one.
happening.
I'm just saying. All right. So
You threw it on the ground, you did it.
heads Toyota, tails Ford.
Ha.
Ford it is. All right.
I mean, they have some cool looking cars.
All right. Next,
So we have
the Colonel.
in the food segment we have Colonel Sanders or Dave Thomas. So KFC versus Wendy's.
I know that we have Wendy's before this show every week, but I feel like
KFC. I don't know
KFC is still
anything about
branding
them
some awesome
personally,
commercials.
but I feel like KFC is.
I don't know when I mean not just because
Don't they troll each other on the internet pretty hard?
but Wendy's
Like,
wins.
Wendy's
Hardcore.
Wendy's
Yeah.
got the better Twitter, but KFC's actually doing TV commercials and stuff,
Yeah.
and they got funny stuff. That's a tough one.
I just also like the fact that Wendy's actually does not freeze their
their meat,
meats.
yeah.
They refrigerate them. They
True.
keep them. So and that's a big reason why. So I have to go with Dave Thomas.
I'll go with Wendy's just for the Frosties.
I'm going with Wendy's because over my lifespan, I still go towards Wendy's instead of KFC. So I'm also choosing Wendy's.
All
There
right.
it is.
Patty drinks soda.
Loser.
All right, Patty.
Tasty loser. Jeff Bezos
Yeah, you are.
of Amazon or Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook.
I'm choosing Amazon because it doesn't put me in jail.
I'm gonna go with Amazon as well because I feel like we purchase from them multiple times a week.
I get more
Okay.
out of Amazon than I do Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think Facebook was building an incredible company, but I think
Yeah,
that
they started out pretty good, but you know.
now the path that they're
It's
taking,
become
the path that they're
political.
taking, it's just
So
and like I don't agree with Jeff Bezos on a personal level and his beliefs, but he doesn't put that into his company. So I don't find like Amazon recommending me things that I don't agree about.
yeah.
Their
With
algorithms
Facebook,
work.
it's like pushing things at you even though you don't agree with them. Like, hey, look at this. Like, no, I don't want to look at this.
Amazon retargets you with the things you want to
Yes,
see.
Yeah.
Amazon.
It's like, take all the ads we can show you.
So we're going with Bezos then.
Except for now, because the iOS update's coming up, and now you
Jeez.
don't have to see ads you don't want to see, but you will because you're.
All right, Whack.
I don't see ads I don't want to see.
You will.
I clear my cache every time I get off.
Is it cash or cachet?
Every time you get off.
Every time I get on.
My Tushy. Yes.
She clears her
She clears that cash every time she
cushy. She clears her cushy.
clears
Oh,
coochie.
jeez.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody.
Chat, you can't see us right now, but probably for the best.
Yeah, because Frack's hands are below his waist.
You're not lying. No, they can't see it.
There we go. The winners: Elon Musk or Satoshi Nakamoto.
Yes. And for those who don't know, Elon Musk was the one who started Tesla and PayPal way back in the day.
SpaceX.
And, SpaceX currently, and Satoshi Nakamoto was the pseudonym who they believe it was the pseudonym that started Bitcoin. They still have not actually pinpointed the actual individual.
Of course not. Like, who are we putting this on? It's messing up. Who do we take out? It's messing up our centralized banking system.
Yeah. So they named many people and stuff.
Well,
That's why I put the links on there so people can actually see and read the story behind it. But anywho, so yeah. Brett?
I'm choosing PayPal because I use it every day.
I'm gonna go with Elon Musk
Really?
just because
To buy stuff?
he
Really?
is in so many different companies.
Yeah.
If you're buying computer parts, buying lunch. That's
Yeah.
No.
No, that's people pay. But I'm going with Elon Musk just because you guys know my obsession with Tesla and SpaceX.
Yeah, I figured as much. So yeah,
Now, I do have this newfound obsession with crypto coin, but
yeah, I'm going with Musk as well because of also the SpaceX material that he's been doing. So.
yeah, I don't know that.
They just got a NASA funding.
another round of
'Cause who
NASA
else?
funding.
He was trolling someone about they didn't get their Jeff Bezos.
Probably, I was going to
Has
say
a-
Amazon. Amazon's
Jeff
trying to Blue
Bezos
Origin.
has a space program something.
Yeah, them and Blue Horizon, Blue Origin, one of the
Blue
two.
Origin.
But yeah,
Blue Origin.
Elon Musk, his project with SpaceX got funded by NASA versus Jeff Bezos'
Yeah.
project. So he said there was an article that
like
was
a
like,
demand group?
or Elon Musk tweeted, Bezos can't get it up.
On the other hand,
Like up into orbit.
yeah.
Oh.
Jeff Bezos can't get it up, and then he goes into orbit, like in parentheses.
On the other hand, Blue Origin did just launch and land their.
Uh-oh.
They're sending.
Oh,
they're
they're
sending
landing.
them. They're sending them to the basically the tip of space, and then bringing them back down. So I did.
Just the tip.
They're sending them just to the tip of space, and
do you
that
know-
is Amazon.
Virgin-
Amazon did it,
Who's the
and
guy? Sir Richard Branson,
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
company, Virgin.
they're working on space flight. Yeah, to get you up into space, and,
Okay,
and
Well,
So-
no, he wanted to do
Get you up
just
to the-
into the atmosphere
Yeah.
and then back down because there was like the gravity. It was like to
Yeah.
experience that and then
But,
just
so-
dropping it.
Quick fun fact: do you know what that point right there is called between the end of the atmosphere and beginning of space?
just the tip.
I give it to you. It's called the Kármán line.
He's gonna give you just the tip.
No.
He's gonna give it to you.
We said already show ever since you started
Alright.
swearing.
All right.
All right, so
Oh, we're still doing the bracket. Hi, everybody.
We all
all
got to the
right,
first round.
Whack, call it out.
All right. Henry Ford or Jeff Bezos?
I'm going to say Amazon.
I'm gonna go with Jeff Bezos, Amazon.
Yeah, same.
All by myself.
Yeah.
All by myself.
Yes, because
Don't wanna be.
so. Yes, Amazon has taken things to where it is currently. We
Yeah.
obviously don't know what the future of that holds, but we do know the future, or we do know what Henry Ford did for the auto industry and where it's at now.
Well, I mean, not just auto, but he also built the massive lines of
The assembly.
assembly line. Thank you. Yeah, and
well,
which helps in that
and
production
then
too.
creating
That's
all
all kinds of-
and
that
because
helps
of
all
him,
of
all
it.
these other car companies came along, and
Right.
Yeah.
If the Bronco could crab walk, I would have chose the Ford.
I tell you what. Yep. I agree.
Dead serious right now.
All right, who's got next?
All right, Dave Thomas or Elon Musk?
Elon Musk, hands down.
I'm sticking with Dave Thomas. Damn,
Well,
damn Frosties and food is good.
you get to drink.
I'll drink.
And the battle ensues. There it was.
Jeff Bezos
Here
or
it
Elon
was.
Musk?
Where are you at? Are you stuck?
I feel like Amazon, Jeff Bezos, and Amazon that impacts my daily life. So much
Sorry,
more
I
than
gotta,
Elon Musk, but
I gotta
feel
go
like
with Musk.
someone would have figured out what Amazon does. So
Sure.
Elon Musk has had like revolutionary ideas, like
I
And
crazy,
still,
I can see
innovative,
them
not
joining at
revolutionary,
some
but
point.
innovative.
Something.
So
some
one,
sort of
Somewhat
product.
more
one flies to
innovative
space and the other one
ideas.
provides the material. So Amazon via SpaceX.
Well, and no, what I could actually see is the internet service with some sort of partnership with Amazon's S3, AWS, blah blah blah, all of that. Something in there could actually cross, but
But
two are
Elon Musk
equally
has
trying
the
to just.
the Starlink.
That's what I'm saying. Is that
Yeah.
Starlink at some point could end up utilizing something with S3 and some sort of partnership company could come
Oh
in
gosh,
there.
maybe it's
You
a
think
bad.
they would get along?
Hold on,
I don't know.
maybe it's a bad idea.
That's
so,
what I'm saying. Is both are trying to conquer the world separately.
So maybe it's maybe a bad idea. Like,
Probably.
your drop shipment coming from Starlink, satellite number 7. Like, oh god, where's it coming from?
So yeah, I'm Elon Musk just
That would be
because
cool
of
if it like
Your
dropped it out.
infatuation?
It's kinda they're like.
Don't
your
lie.
Amazon delivery is being delivered, and you go outside. and
his
it tells you
personality
it's being
too.
dropped and you
His
grab it.
personality as a business owner is more attuned to my stuff. Like he's way
Yeah.
more down to earth than
Even though he's outer space.
like he's super nuts. Dude's
He's
crazy.
out there,
Oh, yeah.
man.
He's out there, and I like it.
But he's
at that
so
level, you-
smart that I don't think he can relate to the average person.
Right,
Like
the
intellectually.
average suit. Like
Okay, I'll give
business
him
owner.
points for this. Also, Elon Musk did a funny episode on Young Sheldon, where like all these ideas about space travel and everything else. Apparently, Young Sheldon had like a booklet of like all these ideas of like math and science and rocketry, and you see him like pull out like a little like Elon Musk pulls a notebook. Like, oh, and he hands back like, yeah, well, I'm gonna do like. So yeah, that was funny. But anyway, I still have to go with Bezos. It's
I
more
know,
it's
we
more
all-
my day to day life kind of thing.
Okay.
So, how about you, Frick?
I'm actually going to choose Amazon because that's just how
Ooh.
I relate.
Oh, we
with
got
the tech
flip it.
world.
We got 50, flip, 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 flip,
50-50
Who wants to
for
flip
the
this one?
winner.
Who wants to flip this one? You want to flip it?
Oh, baby, you
Top.
can flip
Amazon.
Top Amazon, bottom
Bottom
Musk.
it.
Do
Really?
it again.
Redo.
Must.
Oh.
Musk is the winning. Elon Musk, you winning. And you know what? You're welcome. We're giving it to you. We're giving it to you good. But anyways, enough of that.
That's a cool bracket.
Let's go to
I
our
like it.
niches.
I like that bracket. Niches.
Finishing up here with our niches.
Yeah, we actually might
did.
stop on time.
We did say that we were going to move our niches to the beginning. We didn't.
No.
Because I moved trending. Just because I was like, I don't want to open up with the focus
Business.
segment. I like it. Whatever.
All right.
We're supposed to talk about what we thought of the show after the show, not while we're on the show. Hi, everybody.
Hey, awesome. So, closing up here with the financial market as always, trying to give little tips and tricks and reminders and things. For right now, here's a friendly reminder. Tax season got moved back.
Again?
Well, no.
No.
Just a reminder that it's coming up. We're now at the 29th of April. It got moved to May 17th. So again, it's coming up. Don't forget. A lot of people put it off until then and everything. So I'm just reminding you, get it done right now. Don't do that last minute push. And if you do, then don't cry about late returns
yeah.
or things happening. So, and
He can't see it.
It's fine.
yeah. So going with that as well. Yeah, file your annual reports with that too. All right. Don't forget that. It is crucial that you send all your material in at the same time. Try to avoid doing addendums. That slows the process down. That can only save your life for so long. So, do it.
Quick and simple, and it will save
Yes.
you $400 if you just file your annual report today. Because
Yeah.
I think it's Sunday. Like Sunday's the first is the cutoff, right? You have to have it
For
by
the annual
the
report.
We're already done.
I think
actually.
so.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Yeah.
Your annual report, you're just renewing.
I do it in
You're-
January just so I remember.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
renewing. It's renewing your business license is
Right.
really what your annual report is.
So, yeah.
Making sure you're not changing your
Managers.
address, phone number, managers, titling, anything like that.
Yeah.
So file them. It takes a few minutes and it's like $100
Yeah.
rather than it being $400.
Yeah. For paying that.
Somebody else, a friend of mine, posted that up, and I was like, she said, just a business reminder for my small business folks. And I was like, that's a
Cool.
great reminder. I should.
Thank you for
probably
that,
post to my
Wack.
friends too.
Now moving on to Frick on the tech world.
So I was going to talk about the MacBook Air versus Samsung Galaxy, but
But
Now I just click the link and read it.
well, yeah. So you could read the link, but I actually want to do something that's kind of real life. And I taught my son this. My son is now 18 years old, and he's starting to go to doctor's appointments by himself. And I taught him utilize your Google Voice number because doctor's offices do sell your information, even though they say they don't. So he is noticing his Google Voice number is now blowing up with spam calls and things like that because his phone number got sold. So keep your personal phone number for yourself and have a Google Voice number for crap that you sign up for.
I'm trying to reach you about your.
This is Susie with your warranty.
or better yet, federal action will be taken again.
Yeah. So now I'm going to go read your other article because I'm
interested to see what $999 was.
Yep. I've got. I want a new iPad because we have.
We all talked about that. We all collectively want a new iPad.
Cool.
It was the best.
Except for that one, she's like, no.
No, she wants it.
All right. Are you doing ours or not?
She wants to
I'm
make
doing
sure.
ours,
You're
and
doing
you're going to
ours
sit
as
over there
well.
and talk and interrupt it.
Yes.
So, yes. All right.
Hi,
So,
how are you?
ours for this week, TBA Marketing. Ours for this week is Quick Review, our platform that we built to help you grow your online reputation. QuickRev.com. QuickRev.com. Brum, brum. The way that we have it set up is
About your
basically
business, baby.
you go in, you pick your plan, you sign up, you're up for the month. You can cancel your plan at any time. It will auto renew at the end of 30 days and restock your credits for the month based on what you build. You can import your contact list. So you export either your phone list or you create a spreadsheet of your contacts and import your contact list right through it. Or you can do a single individual person at a time. So if you have friends or family members that you want to send a message to and say, hey, leave me a review, you can do that. So we highly recommend it because friends of ours are actually getting beat down with some negative reviews that are fake. So we've seen it happen. Bots come by and they just start leaving 1-star reviews. You can report them to Google, which I definitely recommend, but not Google is going to take their sweet time.
Yeah, it's
And
been over a year, and somebody told me I was a restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm not a restaurant.
Sometimes they will not. They will not edit it. And then other times Google, somebody will come by and update it as an edit on your profile, and if you don't catch it to change it, then that could happen. But the negative reviews are a thing where bots are coming around and leaving them, or just people who don't like you create a Gmail address and they go on and leave you a negative review. You can report those to Google, and Google will hopefully remove them. But if they don't, the only way the best thing you can do is kill it with kindness. So respond nicely on it and say, I'm sorry, I don't recognize that you are a customer in our system, and then go to
If you'd like
QuickRev
to-
and
if
pop
you'd like
in.
to contact me,
Go to
personally.
QuickRev, set up your profile, and send your friends text messages that say, hey, can you leave me a review? It will put the link right in there. If they click the button, if they click 1 through 3 stars, it pops up with a little contact form that then submits to you by email. If they click 4 or 5, then it comes up with the buttons to leave a Google or Facebook review based on the platform that they
Thinking
are
behind
on.
that is if they
So-
are leaving a 1 to 3 star, that they're obviously not satisfied with the service.
You don't want that
So,
going on your profile.
One, you don't want it going on your profile, but it also gives you a chance to have contact with that person individually before.
And
so
you can message
remedy
back
the
and forth
situation
inside the platform and
help make
everything
it
like that. So, quickrev.com. Check it out. TBA Marketing, let your awesome out.
Woo! So everybody, once more, thank you for hanging out here tonight with Frack Paddy Wack. As always, Thursday evening starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Again, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and as always on FFPW. So once more, subscribe, share, like, flick, and ring and ding the bell, okay?
Ring a
So, ring a ding ding. And ramalama ding dong. So, the
Flick
quote for the
ding dong.
evening and this night.
Flick the ding dongs.
Don't flick the ding dong. That's not the quote.
That's, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, don't flip the ding dong. Whack. But our other quote, our actual
ding
quote,
We're really going to get to the quote, I promise.
I'm trying. I really am. So here, get busy living or get busy dying, and that's by Andy Dufresne, who was played
With
by
the
Tim
ding dong.
Robbins in The Shawshank Redemption.
He's like, shut up.
And those who haven't seen that movie,
You
go
should
watch
go
it.
watch it like right now.
Yeah, awesome movie.
Right now. It's good late night watch.
Yeah.
It is.
All right, that's it. That's our show. Don't forget that if you would like to donate or sponsor, reach out to us at ffpw.live. That's right. And sign out of social media. Turn off the news. Don't text and drive. Epstein did not kill himself.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Digga 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 da da. Chicka digga digga da da. Chicka digga digga da da. Dun 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 digga da dee. Dun 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 digga da da. Dun 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 digga da dee. Dun 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 dun.
Ah,
See ya! And now he's gonna play the music.